Alrighty, welcome to part one of what hopes to be just a quick intro video on the tools you need to start trading stocks with Fidelity. And there's a bunch of information out there, so finding out and how to filter it all is like probably one of the most important things. So, just going to jump right off here, going to go quick, pause, rewind if you need to. Yahoo Finance. A lot of people will give you shit for even looking at this or talking about it, but I use it just for information, general information like what's going on in the major four indexes, as well as the useful watch list that you can get. Bookmark this. Make sure you're signed in with your Yahoo account because you can go to your app on your phone. There's a specific Yahoo Finance app. You log into it with your email. It's very easy and quick to see what's going on. You can see there's a big bunch of red going on. But you see these should be kind of familiar here. Soundhound, D-Wave, Rigetti, Big Bear, Riot. These are ones we've been working with for a while. So if you want to pull up a stock and add it to your ticker, like say Apple, you can just type it in right here, hit Apple. Yahoo will generate it for you, and you can just hit follow, add to my watch list. And that's it. You come right over here, and there it is. It's right at the top of your list. You come change your mind later, you can just delete it, and it's gone. And all that will be represented on the phone app as well. So very easy to pull up and just get information real quick. This is one of the first things I launch when I actually start looking at stuff in the morning. These indexes are important. You can really get into what that's all about. S&P 500 is the 500 biggest US companies. Okay, so they're all the big dogs. And basically also the Dow Jones, which is 30 companies. And then the NASDAQ is all the other ones with a big concentration in technology stocks. And the Russell 2000 is for smaller companies. So it's really just, that's just what it means. It's not a big deal. But you can see that they're all in the red. And if that happens, it's not uncommon to see this, and you shouldn't freak out if your portfolio looks like it either. This is a market trend, and this is what's happening to everything. Gee, why is that happening? Oh, well, we'll get back to that in another time on this article, but So, anyways, the Fidelity screens, however, super important. This is where you can do a lot of the actual research. Your home screen is going to be your main portfolio screen. You could always pull up a quote very quickly, very easily right over here. If you were to say pull up Apple, you can click on this and you're going to go ahead and have this research button on the bottom. This pulls up another tab. Fidelity likes to do that, so we can get a little loaded up here. But you have a lot of other information here that you don't have on Yahoo, specifically the company profile. Who is this company? What do they do? What do they make? Where are they headquartered at? When were they founded? Yahoo, for some reason, just doesn't like to share this info. We're going to dive into all that nitty gritty in another video. The other thing about Fidelity that's kind of like the secret, and it's under news and research, stocks, ETF, and crypto. Okay. You scroll down, and this isn't really advertised, but under today's events, you'll see upgrades, downgrades. If you click on upgrades, probably the same thing will happen. If you click downgrades, it opens up a new tab, and this is the upgrades, downgrades. Bookmark this as well. I've got it bookmarked here. I've got login to Fidelity here. I got Yahoo Finance right here. And I'm clicking on these three every morning. This is where it starts. We're going to dive into video 2, and this is where it starts on how to find good stocks yourself. Super, super important to get that. Other than that, I'm going to try to not drag on with this, and we're going to dive into some other juicy stuff, starting with the actual periods that you can trade in. Because the normal market hours, Eastern time zone, is 9:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes, you can do trades after hours till 8. And then technically, this is the pre-market trading hours. Fidelity specifically, since we're on Fidelity, you can start trading at 7 a.m. with Fidelity. But technically, on other trading platforms, you could go as early as 4 a.m., believe it or not. But with Fidelity, we're at 7 a.m. to do pre-market, post-market, but we'll get into that later. All right, cool. Just get that set up, and you need to get your Fidelity app on your phone as well. We'll do part 2 next time. Groovy. All right.